Hey guys, I'm Brady Roberts. I'm the producer and star of Nightwing Prodigal, the series, which came out in 2014, April 2014. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to go back and reflect on the show, talk about how we made the show, some of the decisions around the storylines, the actors involved, and just the origin of the project. And this is Anakin, he's not in the show. So going way back, we actually released a trailer at the beginning of 2013 called Nightwing Prodigal Son, which I should probably do a recap video of that as well. But at the time, I was starting my career as an actor, and I knew a young director named J.D. Buzz in Alberta, who was starting his career as a director. So we wanted to partner and create a short film that could showcase myself as an actor and his work as a director. Originally, we were going to do a short film based on Y: The Last Man, which is my favorite non-superhero comic ever, and of course is now a TV show on FX. But in the process, the pre-production of that, another short film came out based on Y: The Last Man, which was really well done. So we switched gears and decided to do a fake trailer for a Nightwing series. Nightwing was always one of my favorite characters growing up. I felt like I really related to Dick Grayson, and it was a character that had not been done at that time in live action. This is way before Titans. So I sat down with my friend Pete Powers, another big comic book nerd, and we wrote out a bunch of storylines of what we would do if there was a Nightwing TV show, what characters we would want to use, what classic storylines we would want to touch upon, and we built that into a 3-minute trailer, which was released in 2013. Of course, that trailer went really viral, got over 350,000 hits, and then I was getting question after question of when is the Nightwing series going to come out? And of course, I had never actually planned on making a Nightwing series, but about a year later, I was living in Vancouver, of course, far away from JD, who was in Alberta, and I decided, you know what, let's turn this into a 4-episode miniseries. So JD was unable to direct the show because he didn't live in Vancouver, but he stayed on in the creative process and as a visual effects artist on the show as well. So without further ado, let's dive into the first episode of Nightwing Prodigal, Take Back the Night. So all of this stuff at the beginning here is actually clips from our Nightwing Prodigal Son trailer. I wanted to have some of this at the beginning of the show just to sort of zip through his origin story. I didn't feel like we needed to go through the whole Dick Grayson Robin origin story. So you'll hear there's a little bit of a voiceover from me going through Dick Grayson's background.
My name is Dick Grayson.
Shots. So again, all of this stuff was shot in Alberta as part of the Nightwing Prodigal Son trailer.
When I was a boy, I was an acrobat.
You know, these scenes were never fully shot. We just shot
the day my
pieces
parents
of
were
stuff.
murdered by mobster Tony Zuko.
There's me in the minus 40 Celsius Alberta weather. Our older Vicky Vale here on Gotham City News. Of course, Alfred, played by Stuart Bentley from Alberta as well.
The city needs a savior. You need to train. You need to become the knight. You
I thought it
need
would be
to
fun
come
to
out
include some of this, just adds a bit
That's
of
what
production
Robin was
value,
for.
makes it seem like a bigger
But I
show,
outgrew
some
that
more
now.
action shots
Now,
here, and of course we had a lot of
I'm
cool
Knight.
stuff that we shot for the trailer. This is a nice VFX shot. We shot that on a green screen. JD Buzz did all the background for that. Some cool
Was Batman out of the
CGI in that
picture?
shot too.
Looks
Bane
like
here,
Gotham
actually
needs me
played
more
by
than ever.
Pete Powers, a professional wrestler and friend of mine. Random characters that we threw in. The Batman mask. And then this awesome visual effects intro again done by JD Buzz. Got the cool red Nightwing logo, of course, is going to turn to blue here, symbolizing we used the red costume in the original trailer, and then he picks up the blue costume here in this series, so we wanted to kind of differentiate. And we got a much better costume made for this series. This is actually 3 professional wrestlers here as well. Andy Bird on the left, Ravenous Randy Myers in the middle, and my friend Riley El Phantasmo on the right, who of course is a big star in New Japan Pro Wrestling nowadays. Pretty awesome wrestlers. And of course Ravenous Randy playing Anarchy from the Batman comics, so we wanted to have some
And he's not
kind
gone.
of D-list Batman villains in there instead of just using generic thug characters.
Join my
So it's cool
cause
to have to
and
play
we can
that.
end corruption together.
First shot of Oracle, Florence Ryer, amazing performance in the show. Some really cool lighting from our
This
director of
voice
photography,
can't
Bruce
be
Borland.
silenced. The government,
And most of
the
this show was
corporations,
actually
they
shot
want you to
in
believe
one
their
warehouse outside of Vancouver. So this is just outside the warehouse, and we built Oracle's studio
coming
insight. First shot of Nightwing, what a cool shot of him here first. I like that split screen panel.
Really need to get your own
Bad
catchphrase.
RoboCop joke,
How about I came in like a wrecking ball?
bad Miley Cyrus joke.
Dick,
As
may I
we
gently
went
remind
through
you
some
not
different
to turn
potential
your comic off again?
catchphrases for Nightwing.
Oh, I'm sorry,
This
Oracle.
just
I
showcases
was
a
a
little
bit
bit of fun
busy.
banter with the two characters. We thought that'd be cool.
The entire point of
Obviously,
leaving
they've
in
had
here
a
so that I
previous
can help
relationship, and just diving into the
Like I
story,
did
we
all
wanted
right.
to make sure that was clear.
I think any guy in my situation would turn their comm
So
off.
here he
once in a
talks about his
you.
situation
Well,
with his
really, and
ex-girlfriend.
what situation is that?
while. Oh, I don't know, that little situation where I have my ex-girlfriend
Of
in
course,
my
later ended
ear.
up getting a much
Most
better
girls
mask,
don't
but the
have
mask in the
ex-boyfriends
show
who
is
run
not
around all
great.
night in
You can
spandex.
still see the string in some
That's
shots.
bad.
Luckily, my hair was longer at that time, so I could sort of cover
Focus.
it up. Again, some really cool lighting here by Bruce.
Ah, you're impossible.
Anarchy's down. Am I still going after Dr.
Dr.
Langstrom?
Langstrom, Man-Bat
Forget
reference.
Langstrom.
A
We
lot of,
need to
lot of
fight
little
Ivy.
references in the
She's
show
already
to the
killed
bigger
3 men
Batman
in the last
universe.
week, and the
Probably
device
too
you
many
planted on
looking
her
back
leads
on
to
it, really,
spawning at the
but
party.
we were just trying to stuff in as many Easter eggs as we could at the time.
It's killing me just listening to you. I'm on my way.
Get to the party, Dick.
So this is my friend Dave's house. Beautiful home in Vancouver,
going
overlooks the
undercover.
city. It's a little hard to
At least
see
get
because
a
it was at
cool secret
nighttime, but
identity.
You have a secret identity.
Dave actually plays
Nightwing?
Roman Sionis, who we're
Come
going to
on.
see in a minute, the Black
It'll be
Mask.
fun. How about John?
Another potential
John Blake.
That's
nickname,
a
John Blake, of
horrible,
course, a Dark Knight Rises joke.
Horrible name.
Fine.
Well, not every joke lands perfectly in this show.
Never
Okay,
understood why
that's,
Bruce hated this
that one
stuff.
probably wasn't right.
Best part of the job.
Beautiful home here. Some great background performers, some Vancouver actors, Vancouver improv actors in here as well. Daniel Chai, Vancouver improv actor, great actor.
I heard Bruce
Searching
Wayne is
for
off
Poison
partying
Ivy.
with supermodels in Paris, but no one's
There's a few
seen
fun
him in
references in this scene as well.
I hear he's trying to buy that hotshot new startup, Powers
Powers
Technology.
Technology, Batman Beyond
Just can't
reference.
stay away from anything, that guy. Wants to own everything.
And he's trying to shut down Shrek and Carl Beaumont's
So
PowerPoint
Shrek and Carl
proposal.
Beaumont, so Shrek, the Batman Returns reference, and Carl
Cheers to
Beaumont, a
that.
Mask of the Phantasm reference for all the hardcore Batman nerds. And here we see Poison Ivy for the first time, Kylie Bush. And here's my friend Dave Walden, great actor, Roman Sionis. Kylie, of course, actually went on to star in our show Paper Champions, comedy sitcom about a wrestling company, available now on Amazon Prime in the US. Very fun show. 7 episodes. Kylie's great in that show. Of course, here, obviously, we don't see Roman as the Black Mask in this series, but we get some hints towards that, and obviously, there's clearly, something going on here with Poison Ivy trying to take out the Black Mask, using her powers of seduction.
No idea.
Can't wait to find out.
You're about to.
Let that shot speak for itself here. Back to me on the comm.
I don't see her.
Keep looking. She has to be there somewhere.
She's there. She's upstairs, bro.
This party
Check
sucks.
upstairs. This is cool too. So a couple cool things about this scene here. So this is a character we actually created for the show, Pete and I, called Teresa Tompkins, daughter of Leslie Tompkins. Of course, Leslie Tompkins is Batman's doctor in the comics for many years. And we created this original character for the show as a childhood friend of Dick Grayson. Growing up together, obviously Bruce having a great close friendship with Dr. Leslie Tompkins, and then Dick and Teresa growing up together. We wanted to have an original character as a love interest, so we could do some fun stuff. I like this. This is good.
Work nights?
I work nights. That's
Yeah, security, foreman at Wayne Tech. It's boring stuff. Lame party, huh?
This is
my
my
party.
party.
fun. Okay, that joke lands.
I
That's
don't
a good
remember
one.
sending you an invite. Not that I'm not happy to see you, but
Yeah, no. A client sent me here.
It was fun to have at least one main cast member that was an original character, so we could kind of
We should
do
catch
whatever
up
we
sometime.
wanted with that character and not feel like we were tied down to any specific
I'd like that.
comic book storyline without upsetting anyone. And of course, we'll
Oh,
see what
Dick,
happens with
this
her
is my
character in a
boyfriend,
later
Kyle.
episode. And then this is my friend Harv Sira, who's another great professional wrestler, one half of Bollywood Boys in
Check the
WWE.
bedrooms.
Everything all
One of
right?
his early acting appearances.
Yeah, great. Just need to take a leak. Weird guy.
Weird guy. He's a weird guy. And Roman is dead. Kissed to death
It's Roman Sionis,
by Poison Ivy.
and he's dead.
What power.
Ivy.
We got that shot downtown Vancouver, guerrilla style.
I can take an educated guess. Follow the green.
My shirt is actually purple. I don't know if you can tell the lighting. The
I'm not
person's wearing a
feeling
purple
this.
shirt.
The Mark 52.
The Mark 52, obviously a reference to the new
Specifically asked
52
for red.
DC Comics.
Seeing Teresa made me think about my childhood. Feeling nostalgic. Where's the classic?
So we're ditching the red suit. And Poison Ivy's lair, which we actually built downstairs from Oracle's
You're
little studio
trespassing.
office there.
I don't like visitors.
Ivy.
I
First
just
time we see the blue suit. Looks great
I
up
don't
close.
ask questions.
Designed by Brian Milne. Did a
Who are
great
you
job.
working for?
He did a few of the costumes in the show.
So it's true. The invincible Batman is really gone.
We wanted to go for a very Batman the Animated Series look for Poison Ivy, so very true to the cartoon.
Maybe you should have brought him, Boy Wonder. 2 against 1 is hardly fair.
Great sound design in this scene.
Nick, behind you.
And here is Solomon Grundy, also played by Pete Powers. So Pete Powers played Bane in the original trailer.
Aren't you
A
adorable?
different actor comes to play Bane for the series, but Pete actually plays Solomon Grundy here, so that was pretty cool. And there we have it. That's episode 1 of Nightwing Prodigal the series. And I'll come back and do episode 2, Mad Love.